Alright, we're back with more high C's, getting into this. Opened 8 cases so far. Have 9 more to go. So the last 3 cases I opened, every single box was Gravy Bones. This is my first different box. And we'll put them together. The last video I just uploaded of case 6, 7, and 8 was fucking awesome. Phenomenal, I would say. Focus. Focus, camera. Focus. So hopefully these ones continue. Did get one hidden treasure. Check out the video. Nothing crazy spicy like a signed Fabled or anything like that. But I would say still pretty awesome. Hit. Focus. Alright, here we go. And hopefully my light holds out. So far, so good. Rusty Trombone. So only one dud box so far. I think it was literally 5 Majestics, and I don't think there was anything else. And the treasure pack was also freaking horrendous. So no bueno on that. But 1 box out of 3 cases, I will take it, even though I'd prefer 0. Bad ones. And this is probably going to be the last 3 that I open tonight, because I am not going to have any light in this room afterwards. Might be able to fix that, but we'll see. Try to speed through these as fast as I can. Cog in the Machine. Preach modesty. Sea Legs. Escalate Bloodshed. Scuba, starting us off. Wow, the light is so bad I can't even see the corners. Couple tiny little dot in the top, tiny little dot in the bottom, but overall nothing wrong with that one. Like an idiot, I forgot to bring a bunch of sleeves. That should make things fun. And I'm not home for another 5 days. Alright, light is draining fast. Jolly Bludger. King Shark Harpoon. I don't think we got any King Shark in the last 3 cases. They were all Kraken. And in my original 5 cases, 6 Sharks, 1 Kraken. Still no EA of either one. It would be nice to get a playset of both. I will probably eventually. Probably through trades. I don't think I'm going to open them at this rate. Alright, there's box number 1. 6 Majestics, 1 Marvel, and a Partridge in a Pear Tree. Treasure Pack Glory. So far, really loving the treasure packs. I think there's really no bad packs. Except for maybe that one. Just kidding. It's not bad. All right. Keep on rolling. Still no Fabled. This is case number 9 total. I can understand why they're 350 rainbow foil. I think that's what it still is, at least. Foil Return Fire, thank you. I need that for my deck. We got another Conqueror and a foil consigned to Cosmos. I think I only have 1 Conqueror foil in the 9 cases. Just an FYI as far as pull rates go, or maybe just bad luck on my part. But quite a few non-foils. Probably 7 or 8. I'm doing a video, guys. Close the door. I'm on video. Close the door. My cousin's kids are here. One of them at least. How are you doing? Good. No playing in here, no yelling. Gotta be quiet. No walking on the bed either. I don't want you to fall down. I think she's 2 years old. You're making my video more interesting, I think. Well, nothing terribly spicy. Just the Conqueror, I suppose. Go get ready for bed. surface shaping. Foil jack be quick. King Kraken. Bam bam. 3, 6, 7. Where's my chase? Or not my chase, but my spice. We're down to 3. Spice.
No.
Not that one.
No. It can't get me. It can't get me.
No.
It can't get me.
No yelling.
It can't get me, Jacob.
I can't get you. Be careful up there. Alright, well that brings us to 8. Chum's a nice hit. And I think that's end of that. Copeland, go get ready for bed. I'm doing a video, guys. You guys should go to bed. Oh, nice. That's a good way to keep them nice. We're doing a video. See, I'm on video. I need you guys to step out and close the door, please, so I keep quiet. Oh, we pulled a Polycranka. That's a nice one. You want to see the nice one? Now, turn that back on. Thank you. No more playing. Yeah, that's a nice one. And how are my edges? The light's pretty poor, but I think it's nice. Alright, out guys. No more playing in here. Now that one is minty. I'll have to look at it more in the light, but that just made the case right there. Even though it's nowhere near as rare and expensive as like the Emperor or you know, the Marvel Command and Conquer or Levia. Oh, well, thank you guys. That's okay. You guys can eat my stuff anytime. You guys gotta be quiet though. All right, close the door behind them. Let's get through. We can't even get through case number 1. So far, that's a banger there. I really hope this video actually comes out and it's actually usable, at least just to see what the hits are for people who want to calculate pull rates and whatnot. I need a big bucket for all this paper. Bam Bam to start us off. King Shark. Still would love to have another Marvel hero. Preferably a different one would be excellent. Riddle with regret. No more playing in here, guys. Gotta be quiet. Swab the deck, the Jolly Bludger. Scrub the deck. And you can swab the deck too, I suppose. Monkey Powder. Man, regardless of these cards being playable, these freaking cards are really nice foil. And excuse me, LSLs did a really good job, both with the arts and the foils. Sea Legs for number 5. All right, where's my spice? Not there. So far, none of the... Actually, these are probably all $1 Majestics right now. Now, they may turn around and hit a little bit better later. Probably will hang on to them and not sell them at the moment. Unless they're like $2-3 and I have multiple copies. But, ugh, it's disgusting. I think there's 4 left. Come on, something spicy. Conqueror of the High Seas. There we go. And a foil Frailty. That's my second foil Frailty. Got one in the other video. 3 non-foils, I think. Let's sleeve that bad boy up. Alright, so that's 6 Majestics and a foil Frailty. And between that and the Conqueror, that's hitting the spot right there. And ending with Nadamas. All right. What is next? Helmsman Peak. Common cold foil, but one that I did not have. Gotta get one of everything. But no problem with that box. Conquer and the Frailty fixed that problem. Alright, Marlin number 2. Still not very many allies, non-foil allies. Actually, I think I've gotten more Marvel allies than non-foil allies, to be honest with you. Foil Return Fire and Consigned to Cosmos. I love getting foils for my deck. Always nice to see. I do love me some Ranger. I do hope she gets a little bit better, although Azalea started pretty terribly and then got better afterwards. Move this stuff over a little. There we go. Make some room. Actually, I think Azalea's pretty banging right now. Sadly, she is almost to the LL point, if not this weekend. Soon enough. I unfortunately can't really be competitive, so I didn't really get to put too many points on her myself, but preach Marcy. Need 2 more Codex of Frailty Marvels to make it a max rarity deck. I got the Cold Foil Azalea promo from way back in the day. Everything else in the deck is foil or cold foil or promo. Even first edition, I think. I'm not all first edition for some of the ARC stuff, but King Kraken. I have 2 foil first edition Master Death Whistles. Sadly, none of the Endless Arrows, but all foil though. Alright, so far we got 4. 1 chase foil. No major hitters yet. Chum. I like to see me some chum. Very happy with these openings though. They're very consistent. I wish I could buy more. Alright, we got our second Marvel Chum, Friendly First Mate. Again, my lighting is not that great, but there's a tiny little white mark in this corner and in this corner. The back has been looking pretty good on all of them. Chum. A couple more non-foil chums would be awesome. Definitely get more conquerors than chums. A few more whalers would be good too. I think I only had 2 whalers. 1 marble. Some EA sharks. Or, sorry, king harpoons would be good. At least 1. Yellowfin. Get a couple more of those. Blood in the Water. That makes 6. 2 packs left. Need another L, we're due. We got a Weiler Humperdinck I was just asking for, and an Arcane Compliance. We're at 8. And no legendary there. All right, let's finish case number 1 with a bang. Swindler's Grift. Not so spicy on that one. But there we go. Case number 1. Polycrank was phenomenal. Let's get right to it. I pre-sliced these, by the way. You know what's funny, actually? I don't think I've opened that many Puffin boxes. They've all been Marlin or Gravy Bones. Even in the previous few videos. The last one was pretty much all Gravy Bones. Almost every single box was Gravy Bones. Let's start with Gravy Bones, actually. Sorry if you hear some hollering. My cousin's kids are apparently freaking out. Hopefully not, because I gave them a bunch of the tokens here and they're probably fighting over them. Even though I gave them 3 cases worth. Case number 2. Starting with a return fighter already. All right, Chum. Third foil Codex of Frailty. Yes, please. I don't even know what the value is on that, but even though the non-foil has dropped in price, I think it's going to rebound like Command and Conquerors did. Oops. Yeah, might be some rares in there. Oh well. What you gonna do? Hogwarts, and a Limpet Biscuit. How are we looking in the corners here, Limpy? I don't see any chipping on Mr. Limpet Hopalong either. That is a nice one. Hard to tell about print lines in the low light, but check that out later. All right. 3 Majestics, but double banger box. Lone Shark, happy to see that one. Foil Golden Sky Warden. All right. Now we're up to 5. Hearing kids through the walls. Well, would be nice to get a couple more Majestics, but otherwise this box has been excellent. Thought it was foil there, but that's just an Everbloom Life. Undercover Acquisition. Midas Touch. That's a nice hit. I think that's the 4th one tonight. That's 8 Majestics, a legendary foil, and a marble. Phenomenal. 1 pack left. I don't even care what we get in this one. Golden Tipple. And for the treasure. Lone Shark. Now that one I like. They did a really good job on the quality of these too. EA Lone Shark. That one I think has some value to it. Now that is a phenomenal box. Gotta start getting this stuff posted up for sale. Alright. Do me proud. Foil Dovetail and a Burn Bear in pack number 1. The may be coming out with some clarity, but I can't see shit in here right now. Redfin, bluefin, longboat. Arcane compliance. King Shark Harpoon. Jelly Bludger. Swabby. Corners look pretty good. Edges look pretty good also. Again, sorry about the lighting. This is definitely not well prepared today, but I gotta crack the boxes. Box 2 of case 2 in the video. Sea legs and angry bones. We're at 6 Majestics. And another Conqueror. Alright. And followed by a Herald of Secum. Well, that just bumped us to 8. So we could get another legendary. Or a legendary. And nothing in the end. Treasure pack madness. Divvy up. Alright, between the Swabby and the Conqueror, that takes care of that box. Box number 3. I am not opposed to how they did the common equipments and stuff in this one, being that there's no rainbow foils. I know that's kind of random topic right now, but I was just thinking about the fact that there are none, and I think that's okay. Actually, I think I prefer it. Cold foil in the treasure packs or non-foil, period. Chum. I am definitely liking the chums. King Kraken. Foil Deny Redemption. That's the first one I've had in foil of that. It's also not very expensive right now. Although Prism gets good. Definitely a Vincent possibility. Pop the field for sure. Although I guess Vincent already has that dynamic built in, but this is one more option, I guess. And it's an attack. I guess it doesn't have go again, though. I don't know. It's not worth much at the moment. But I need a copy of everything. And the collector first. Player second. Although I'd love to be able to do both with excess money. Codex of Frailty. Alright. We are hitting the frailties like crazy. I do hope the price goes back up a little bit. Whaler Humperdinck. Burly Bones. Still would like an adult Marvel hero. I actually haven't even got the young ones, but they don't retain as much value. Big Game Trophy Shot in foil. feel like those ones are much easier to acquire. We are down to last 4, I think. Blood in the Water, almost missed that. Last pack, Magic 4. I guess you already got the L with the Frailty, but nothing else. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Expedition. Well, thankful I'm not getting a lot of dupes. That is one good thing about this. Man, it looks so good, though. So good. Fix this up. Slab on a sleeve. Here we go. The end of case number 2. Everbloom to start us off. Foil Tip the Barkeep. That's a nice hit. I feel like people aren't clamoring over a lot of this stuff yet. I don't know, people are just waiting for their own stuff since everything's kind of been delayed. It just feels weird, this release. Escalate Bloodshed. Palantir Aeronaut. Punamu Amulet. That one actually is pretty good. At $8,000 a pop of those. It's going to take me a while to acquire them. Definitely not buying them. Gotta find some stuff to trade. S-on-M there. So we were at 5. Nothing very spicy. Amulet, I guess, is good, but there we go. Chart the high seas and another Polycrinca. All right, I'll take that. Start moving some Polycrinca now that I got 3 of them. Not unhappy about that. Big Game Trophy Shot and a Preach Modesty. 3, 6, 8 plus a Polycrinca. Nothing to finish us off here. The end of case number 2. I'd say that was pretty good though. And the treasure. Cold foil Cogworks Tinker Rings. That is also the first cold foil Tinker Rings that I've acquired. And there you go. There's case number 2. Even though the value is not there with the Tinker Rings, I'm glad that I at least have one of them. Get right into case number 3. Still no puffin. What the hell? So weird. Not a single one in 3 cases. This one's going to be good. I can feel it. I have sensory feeling about this one. That didn't come out right. Anyways, moving on. Tip the Barkeep. All right, foil EA Give No Quarter. condition looks pretty solid. I don't see any whitening on the back. And you know what? This bugger deserves a sleeve. We'll put that over there in the spice file. They did a really good job of that. That pirate flag looks awesome. My first EA of all these cases. That's not in the treasure pack, at least. Another Conqueror of the High Seas. Man, I really gotta start selling some of those. Kelpie. Corners look pretty good. A little bit of whitening in the top left. Back looks good though. They all look good in the back. Alright, so 2 big hits and 2 Majestics. Solid Majestics at that. Big Game Trophy Shot. And another Codex of Frailty. Jesus. Come on. Herald of Secum. You know what? I keep forgetting to sleeve my Codex. Need some more sleeves. Oh my god. Terrible fail. Three left. Last pack. I only got 4 Majestics, but we got some really good bangers, so I can't complain about it. Can we finish off with one more majestic? No, we cannot. It's alright though. Happy with that. Alright. See if we can do one more heavy hitter. Gold Kiss Rum, it's a good start. And Mutiny on the Swiftwater. That was an excellent box. And especially because the Conqueror is one of the non-foils. Man, that was a good box. Let's keep this gravy train rolling. Speaking of gravy, where's the gravy? Gravy and puffin still need. Dovetail. I feel like my scoop is crooked here. Deny redemption. Alright, we'll get to the quarter part. Quarter down, I mean. I hope we didn't use all the spice in the last one. Cog in the Machine, Escalate Bloodshed, and actually that one's foil. Alright. Oops, we got a sea legs. You know, the golden tipple would probably be excellent in Marlin if it was a 3-block. If it was a 3-block, I would definitely put that in there. Not that I block a lot, but it's kind of the name of the game right now. Who knows, maybe I'll still put one in. Uh-oh, something's in the back. Rusty trombone. Oh, there he is. Oh, he looks good. Those corners, as far as I can tell, look spot on. Let's see the other side. I'm going to have to check this with the light. Might be a little bit of a nick in that one. That looks sexy. All right. That makes me happy. We're down. Actually, you know, in so many other sets, probably, honestly, I think maybe I've only pulled one. I think I got an adult Fang in like 18 cases of the hunted foil Jolly Bludger. The last foil I got of that had a fucking huge line down the center of it. So one Fang, and then in Rosetta, I don't think I got any adult. Maybe I got one adult in about the same 18 cases. Well, so far, I'm +1 better. And actually, I think even Misfail. I don't even know if I got one in Misfail. Improve, improve. Man, it's nothing like getting a good copy, too. Hopefully it looks as good in the light. Four packs left. We are at 6 Majestics, 1 Marble Gravy Bones. Return Fire. Moray LaFay. 8 plus a Marble Gravy. Yeah, yo. That'll do it. And in the treasure pack. Swindler's Grift. Other than the Loan Shark, oh, we did get Polycranka. Marble Gravy. Two foil Majestics in that box. You can't see my man Gravy. Whatever. Let's keep on trucking. So far, I think we've hit all the non-hidden treasure awesomeness. Except for the Marble Puffin. I'm pretty sure I got something of everything. I got 2 Marble Goldfins in my first 5 cases. We got the Marble Polycranka today. Barracuda. I think that's the one I need for my sideboard for the gravy matchups. Arcane Compliance. Actually, I wouldn't mind some duplicate of those HMS ones in the treasure packs. Bam Bam. I don't think I pulled a foil Bam Bam. Not that it's worth anything, but I'm not sure I didn't get one. Foil Return Fire. That's got to be the fourth one or fifth one of the foil Return Fire. Popular target, I guess. Conqueror of the High Seas. Cogworks Dovetail, and a gold baited hook. Rainbow foil. That's probably the best of the three to get. It's been holding at about 115 bucks. Monkey powder. I think that might be my third one. This gives me my set. Return Fire non-foil this time. Last pack magic. And we got 6 Majestics, 1 rainbow foil. What is that? What is that? I think it's a puffin. And we gotta give no quarter. Ah, it's Marlin. But still, don't have one. That looks immaculate. Nice. That is probably the best last pack magic I've ever had. I don't even know what I could get in here that's better. Or if I could even get better in this particular box. Actually, that one I think has some value to it. I'll take it as far as duplicates go. I mean, the only thing better would have been the adult puffin, but hey, I got to give no quarter too, so that's 3, 6, 7. Man. I hope my remaining 6 cases are as good, and hopefully I'll even get 4 more down the line, those ones that are missing currently for my order. Yellow. Sinker and second. Oops. That was the first one of this box, actually. Harold the second. Burn Bear. Blood in the Water. Foil Blood in the Water. Barbed Barrage. Rusty Trombone. We are at 5, nothing spicy, and we're down to the last 5 or so packs. I think all of our spice was in the last box. This is going to finish 3 cases, and I am extremely happy about everything we pulled. I mean, something in here would be good. This will only be the second box that would be 5 Majestics and nothing else. There's Deny Redemption for number 6, not great. Final pack. Fool's Gold, Cogworks Workshop, and the sloop. Alright, I was due for a bad box anyways, but that is 7 Majestics, so not terrible. That totally makes up for it. Oh my god. Man, the coloring, the fucking foiling, that just looks awesome. That looks nice. Alright, ladies and gents, Polly Kranka has finished us off for the evening. Till next time, I hope you enjoyed.